You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations within New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Stop by any location or shop online at beltates.com. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. La Valley Building Supply, with 13 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By Bubba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Village Pizza in Newport, coming into the 21st century with new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. And Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine Town regions.
And tonight from the David Sherburne Gym in Sunapee, we renew the rivalry between Sunapee and Mount Royal as the YCN Game of the Week. Hi again, everybody. Bob Littman inside the gym here in Sunapee, where the captains for the girls basketball teams are meeting with our referees for tonight's game. We'll be getting underway here in just a couple of minutes. Second meeting of the year between Mount Royal and Sunapee, and the Knights won the first meeting between the teams at Mount Royal. That was back on January 28th. 38-20 was the final score in that one. Mount Royal continues to play solid basketball, and this young squad back at it at 8-6 on the season, and maybe going to make some noise, if not this year, and down the road. The roster for Coach Derek Tremblay tonight includes 2 freshmen, 2 8th graders, and 3 7th graders, if you can believe that. This may be the youngest team that I've ever seen play in NHIAA history. Sunapee, under their head coach Jim Tucker, looking to break into the win column here tonight against Mount Royal. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by Barton Insurance and by Village Pizza in Newport. We'll tell you more about them throughout the course of the evening. Back with the opening tip-off right after this. It's the YCN Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Beltates Building Product Specialist. Whether you're a first-time homeowner, making updates, or a seasoned building contractor, Beltate's knowledgeable and friendly team can assist you in finding the perfect products for your project. They have the services and materials to help any size endeavor. Beltates will bring your ideas to life with their expertise. North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade, North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Jen and Troy invite you to visit Village Pizza in Newport. They're coming into the 21st century with a new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. It's a community gathering place, whether it's after the game, a performance at the Opera House, or just a date night. Come in for quality food and for the kids, board games, books, and coloring. Village Pizza brings the good old days back into their modernized and fun restaurant. Follow them on Facebook, or better yet, visit them at 7 South Main Street in Newport. LaValle Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValle Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
From Sunapee High School, it's the YCN Game of the Week, pitting the Mount Royal Knights and the Sunapee Lakers. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're just about ready to tip it off. The starters tonight for Sunapee: Vaylin Bell, the freshman; Aviana Edmonds, Kimber Ramey, Summer Goslin, Taylor Goodspeed. And for Mount Royal Academy, and I talked about the youth of this team, Lucy Treese, Jubilee Tremblay, Kayleen Hefner, Eliana Hefner, and Ariana Merritt will be the starters tonight for Coach Derek Tremblay. He's got the Mount Royal Knights at 8-6 on the season. And a squad solidly into playoff position here as we move into the final couple of weeks of the season. Lakers trying to make the most of this final couple of games. And we'll tip it off. Sunapee had a long run of dominance in this series. Dates back to the first games that were played between the teams 8 years ago now, February of 2017. Jump ball won by Mount Royal. Brian Pond and Tim Dauphinais are our officials. Mount Royal scores the first two as they work the ball into Lucy Treese, and 2-0 in favor of Mount Royal. Sunapee's now first possession. 10 up top is Edmonds. Edmonds working on that far side against Tremblay. Bring it back, Lakers. Goslin Taps it back to Edmonds. Just underway. 8-minute quarters, of course. Lakers need to get rid of it. Ball dribble was lost. Saved on the far sideline by Bell. No shot clock. Edmonds comes with a left hand into the lane. Decided not to shoot. They do set the screen this time, and Sunapee will be called for the double dribble underneath as Kimber Ramey turns it over. One minute in. First bucket of the game went to Mount Royal. In the red, playing on the road here. Well, barely on the road, just across town. Shot no good out of the corner for Merritt. Rebound, Mount Royal. Treese. And this is a 3-ball, no good. Right side for Kayleen Hefner and out of bounds. And it'll be last touch by Sunapee. Right to Treese off the inbound. A little bit too long. Mount Royal aggressive to get to the rebounds. And we're gonna have a travel up top. And now we have one turnover each way, and the ball will go back over to the Lakers. We've played about a minute and a half here, opening quarter. Bounce pass up top, stolen away by Mount Royal. They have a chance to convert off another turnover. Dribbling in is Tremblay, no good. Rebound, Lakers. Bell will give to Edmonds. They'll set up in the half court. And Edmonds will lose it. Be the third turnover early on here for Sunapee. Just 2 minutes into the game. Merritt in the corner. On the floor with it is Kayleen Hefner. We'll use their first names because there are two. Treese no good. Rebound tap back. Be picked up by Bell of Sunapee. And now they'll advance it quickly into the front court. Ramey underneath, no. Rebound, Mount Royal. Back the other way. That is Kayleen Hefner, who will get to the free throw line here on a Sunapee foul. Foul to Taylor Goodspeed, the sophomore, commits foul number 1 of the game. It'll put Mount Royal free throw line to the right, and up and no good for Hefner. Mount Royal in with 7th grader Angela Morehouse. Sunapee brings in a new player into the game. That is Avery Miller, the freshman. So Hefner gets the back end of the free throw, missing the first. The Laker ball. Sunapee's Caitlin Pachetti, a sophomore, into the game. It's a good idea, get that bounce pass into Pachetti right by the basket. Mount Royal got in there, though, to break it up, and it went out of bounds. 5:19 to go in the first. Deep back for Bell, in fact, too far. Picked up here by the Mount Royal. Angela Morehouse tried the deep shot. Rebound out of bounds to Mount Royal. Knights to inbound right in front of the Laker bench. 3-0 Mount Royal. 15-footer for Kayleen Hefner makes it 5-0. And we're going to get an over and back violation on Sunapee. Short roster for Mount Royal. There's 2 on the bench tonight with an injury to their senior, Mia Cahill. They'll need to stay out of foul trouble for sure. Mount Royal on the drive. And a foul inside. This should be on 10, Aviana Edmonds. And Mount Royal will get back to the free throw line. I'll correct the foul. It's on Taylor Goodspeed. And so now she has both of the Laker fouls. First free throw is no good. Now Royal was a playoff team in Division IV last year under Coach Tremblay, who's in his 9th season, the headmaster at Mount Royal. He's got a good basketball team. 4 for Hefner off the steal and another foul. Fouls on Valen Bell. We'll get another look at it. Here is Sunapee. He's going to use a timeout here about halfway through the first quarter. Bell fighting to get back, but didn't have position, and that's why Mount Royal will get to the line. 4:31 to go here in the first. Mount Royal 6, Sunapee nothing. Sunapee had won 9 games in a row over Mount Royal before the Knights turned the trick. It was the game that we were here for, December of last year. Mount Royal 33-28. Mount Royal would win the second meeting of the teams end of January, and then Mount Royal won the meeting, as I mentioned earlier, this year. Again, Mount Royal, a 7-win playoff team a year ago. Sunapee had its long run that included an undefeated state championship team in 2017. Snapped last year when they missed the playoffs. One of 2 for Jubilee Tremblay. 7-0 is the score early on. Now Royals already gotten to the line 6 times here in the quarter. Sunapee has had very few successful shot opportunities in this game, and they've turned it over now again. Now Royal will face some pressure here. Let's see how they handle that. No problem. Lucy Treese all the way to the hole, and another Laker foul. This one on Aviana Edmonds. So it'll be her first, team's 4th. And let's see how the play developed. There were some helpers there. Treese decided to take it herself. She'll get to the free throw line. Scored the first basket of the game tonight. Lucy's first is good. As Kimber Ramey returns here for the Lakers. Got them both. Mount Royal 5 out of 8 from the line here in the first quarter. It's 9-0. Goodspeed dribbled underneath, kicked back, and then lost the ball. Deep pass ahead. Lucy Treese could not stop it. That'll go as a Mount Royal turnover. 1 in for Sunapee is Caitlin Anderson. 3:48 left in the first quarter. Just underway. It's a doubleheader with the boys tonight. Both games there here on YCN. Live and on demand. Shot up, no good for Sunapee, and now this time the Lakers will get to the line. Now Royal foul to Angela Morehouse. You watch the drive there. They got Morehouse with a reach in up top. This is Caitlin Anderson at the line left. And the Lakers hit the board. 9-1. New score after the one made free throw. Treese on the drive with the left hand, no, but a foul. And another shooting foul. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Taylor Goodspeed here in the first quarter. Summer Goslin in for Taylor Goodspeed. Again, who's into foul trouble here. Second is good. So Mount Royal's made at least one every time they've gone to the line. 5 in the quarter for Lucy Tree. Sunapee underneath will score. Their first field goal goes to Avery Miller in a 30-second timeout for Coach Tremblay of Mount Royal. We'll get another look at Sunapee's bucket for Avery Miller. Underneath finishes here, and it's 10-3 in favor of the visitors. Since Mount Royal started playing, they have made it to the quarterfinals once. That was in 2018. The girls team had back-to-back 14-win seasons. All the girls varsity basketball games that the program has played been under the direction of Derek Tremblay. Went to St. Thomas High School. Lakers force that out. Into the backcourt goes Treese. And Treese will get fouled here by Kimber Ramey. Already in the bonus, so Lucy Treese goes back 2 free throws more for Mount Royal. They've already had 10 free throws here in the first. First time that they've had a double miss. Sunapee looks to break out. Looked like they had an advantage there for a little bit as Bell broke into the front court. Bell's pass down low, though, is stolen away by Mount Royal. 2:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Dribbles into the corner. Here's Treese cycling back in, uses the window, no good. And a rebound for the Lakers, and a foul on Mount Royal. No foul call. It's a turnover. Into the game, Aviana Edmonds for Sunapee. Ariana Merritt in for Mount Royal. They've used 6 of their 7 players. It's a 3-pointer, no good. Is Merritt. Backside rebound pulled down by the Knights. They go back inside. Hefner's blocked by Bell. Picked up by Treese in the rebounding action. 2 to go in the first. It cycles to Tremblay. Dishes down low, Eliana Hefner. And they'll work it back around again. Work for a better shot. Tremblay comes over right side. Kayleen Hefner, the open look. No good for Eliana Hefner, and it's going to be Laker ball. They'll push up to midcourt is Ramey underneath. No good. Mount Royal can't get to the rebound. It's picked up by Bell. Her shot no good. Mount Royal long outlet pass. Kayleen Hefner, no, but the ball into the hands of the Sunapee player underneath, who's out of bounds, so the ball will stay with the Knights. 10-3, Mount Royal has led all the way so far. First game of our doubleheader. Left side, long shot up, no good by Ariana Merritt. Knocked out of bounds, but it will be Sunapee ball. 1:02 to play here in quarter one. Now Royal scored the first 9. They're in control early on here. Free throw line left, Gosselin goes low. The turnaround shot comes up short for Miller. Treese, beautiful pass, backside Tremblay's shot short. Rebound Lakers. Ramey had a shot to get it to Valen Bell. Instead they drive the other way, no good. Rebound 2, and Avery Miller has both field goals for Sunapee here in the quarter. Treese, and that's no good. Sunapee has 18 seconds. Mount Royal ball. You get a 3 ball. Hefner no good. 10 seconds for Sunapee. Ramey on the drive with 5. Got to shoot it. Comes back into the hands of Edmonds. Edmonds dribbling and didn't get the shot off. So quarter 1 will end with Mount Royal in front. Mount Royal 10, Sunapee 5. It's the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations within New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Stop by any location or shop online at beltates.com. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. La Valley Building Supply, with 13 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By Bubba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Village Pizza in Newport, coming into the 21st century with new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. And Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine Town regions.
Mount Royal ball as we open up the second quarter here tonight in Sunapee. Mount Royal in front. This game coverage is being brought to you in part by La Valley Building Supply with 13 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. Check out their kitchens and take a look at all their products at lavalleys.com. Thanks for joining us. Sunapee with Valen Bell committing the foul. Will send Mount Royal to the free throw line where they went 12 times in the first quarter, hit 6 of 12. Lucy Treese has 7 points. The lead is back to 7. Bell whips it inside looking for Miller, and it's a turnover. Turnovers plagued the Lakers in the first quarter. So they try to win here for the first time here in the closing weeks of the season. Mount Royal, bounce pass right side, looking for Kayleen Hefner. Lakers come out, defend the outside shot, but nobody underneath, so Mount Royal gets a rebound. Treese, that's no good. And another rebound goes for Merritt. On the floor, Jubilee Tremblay, no good. And the Lakers have the rebound. 2 buckets in the first for 33, Avery Miller for Sunapee. The offensive rebound, does it lead to points? Not yet, try again, good. Basket for Caitlin Pachetti. 12-7, lead is 5 for Mount Royal. Merritt for 2, no good. with another rebound. Long shot out. That one also foot on the line, would have been for 2. And last touch by Sunapee. Another opportunity here. 6:19 to go in the half. Tremblay will call out the play out near midcourt. Treese has it knocked away from behind. Tremblay, right side. Hefner a 3, no good. Not had a made 3 in the game yet. This one will go back to the Lakers. Summer Goslin, 15, is one of 3 seniors listed on the Sunapee roster. Brought the ball in there. Edmonds. Bell, inside pass for Miller. Miller steps back. Couldn't finish the shot. Lucy Treese for Mount Royal. Into the lane, some contact, loose ball. And then we'll get a tie-up here. Possession arrow points to the Lakers. Lakers will play again tomorrow. Epping will be here. Mount Royal will be at Pittsfield on Wednesday as we get moving to the final weeks of the season. Sunapee turns it over. Back to Mount Royal. And I'll be with YCN tomorrow night. Kearsarge senior night for boys basketball. We were there for the girls last week. Kearsarge boys have Derryfield tomorrow, and we'll have it for you. Got one starting at 6 o'clock. Foul to Avery Miller of Sunapee. Mount Royal's getting some looks out of the corner, huh? Morehouse, no good with a 3. Drives inside, no good, and then a tie-up. This one will go to Mount Royal. Kimberly Ramey returns for Sunapee. Shot good. So they keep trying this near corner by us. Finally, Kayleen Hefner knocks down the 3 from the other side. Well, Royal will be called for a foul here. Goes against Jubilee Tremblay, her first. Team's first of the quarter. 4:40 to go in the half, 15-7. We were 10-5 Mount Royal at the end of 1. Pachetti gives to Ramey, back to Pachetti. Drive to the hoop, no good. It's a good move by Aviana Edmonds, but didn't get it. We'll get a tie-up here, and that means it's Sunapee ball. The rebounding action. Watch the drive here. Really pretty move. Just not kind off of that back iron, and it fell off. Lakers try again. Shot inside, doesn't go for Ramey. Loose ball comes down to Sunapee, but we have a whistle and a turnover on the Lakers. Done a little bit better job taking care of the ball here in quarter 2. Well, Mount Royal hasn't turned it over but 2 times all night. Tremblay takes it in the corner. Hefner's shot no good. Sunapee feeds ahead. Ramey coming strong to the hoop, no good. Rebound the Knights. Stays 15-7. Long pass intercepted. There's a Mount Royal turnover. Back comes Edmonds. Kicks in the corner, shot for Pichetti. And we have a foul. It'll be 3 shots here. Got that on the board as the 3rd foul on Angela Morehouse. Now Mount Royal's allowed to make the sub. Waved off after the first shot. You substitute after the second. Ariana Merritt back into the game. Mount Royal front court with it. Tremblay comes down the lane. Tough look. No good. Rebound off Mount Royal. Edmonds for the Lakers. Down low for Ramey and out of bounds off Mount Royal. Able to get it to Ramey. And this time the ball's out of bounds to Mount Royal. Lakers' Caitlin Anderson back into the game with 3:09 to go in the half. Now Royal scored the first 9 of the game. They've pretty much maintained that lead. It's still 15-7 here in quarter 2. Treese gives to Kayleen. Three-point try didn't go. The long rebound for Pichetti. Last touch by Mount Royal. Bell for Edmonds. Tremblay gets it away. They have a 2-on-1 break. No, but the backside rebound, and Merritt can't finish it. Mount Royal rebound. Treese for 3. Got it. Lucy Treese into double figures. She has 10, the 8th grader. And it's 18-7. Pass out on the right side, Anderson. It's a push out of bounds, so it's a foul on Mount Royal's Kayleen Hefner. Not a shooting foul, neither team in the bonus with 2:04 left to go in the half. Miller. Bounce pass low. Gives to Anderson, no good. Miller right there in position for another chance. That'll be a 3rd opportunity for the Lakers. Edmonds distributes over here to Pichetti. Man-to-man defense for Mount Royal. Person to person, if you will. Anderson inside, shot up, no good. Miller might have been looking for a foul call. Mount Royal with a rebound, long feed, and here's Kayleen Hefner, good for 2. Nice read of the play by Jubilee Tremblay, and it's 20-7 Mount Royal. And 24 to go. Foul to Jubilee Tremblay, her 2nd. Taylor Goodspeed, who has 3 fouls, is back in for Sunapee. Lakers go to Miller and travels with it. As Kimber Ramey returns, timeout Mount Royal. So they use another timeout. Today's coverage is being underwritten in part by Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations within New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Stop by any location or shop online at beltates.com. Martin Insurance Agency supports you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. Mount Royal 20, Sunapee 7. Knights with a win would get to 9 wins. They have not had 9 wins in 6 seasons. Now Royal ball, a little bit of token pressure put on by Aviana Edmonds. 13 to go in the half. Give it here near side, Eliana Hefner. Closing on a minute. Ariana Miller in the corner. Now Royal will work it around. Tremblay takes the shot that gets blocked by Edmonds. Leads to a Sunapee break the other way. 2 opportunities, but no points. 40 seconds left. Here's Mount Royal the other way. Shot won't go for Hefner, out of bounds. No, not quite. Sunapee had the ball anyway. Goodspeed on the kickback, stolen back by Mount Royal. 22 seconds left, albeit travel. He's trying to get her feet in position there, I think, for a good finish. Got there quick. 20-7, Mount Royal, 20 seconds left till halftime. Anderson up, no good. Mount Royal will have 9.5 seconds here. Tremblay in the S at 5. Left side, Treese, nope. Will travel with it, so on the Mount Royal turnover, ball goes to Sunapee. They only have 3 seconds though. So they've got to find the shooter quick. 2-1 from just inside midcourt. It comes up short. Mount Royal 20 and Sunapee 7 at the half. Mount Royal won quarter 1, 10-5. They win quarter 2, 10-2. And you're watching the YCN Game of the Week from Sunapee.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. Beltates Building Product Specialist. Whether you're a first-time homeowner, making updates, or a seasoned building contractor, Beltates' knowledgeable and friendly team can assist you in finding the perfect products for your project. They have the services and materials to help any size endeavor. Beltates will bring your ideas to life with their expertise. North Cape Design Build for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. and much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper, Echo Communications. Jen and Troy invite you to visit Village Pizza in Newport. They're coming into the 21st century with a new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. It's a community gathering place, whether it's after the game, a performance at the Opera House, or just a date night. Come in for quality food and for the kids, board games, books, and coloring. Village Pizza brings the good old days back into their modernized and fun restaurant. Follow them on Facebook, or better yet, visit them at 7 South Main Street in Newport. LaValle Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValle Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. The Intertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Intertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Back here for the YCN Game of the Week today, pitting the neighborhood rivals, Mount Royal and Sunapee. Here at Sunapee High School tonight, and at the half, 20-7 in favor of Mount Royal. Mount Royal trying to beat Sunapee for the 4th consecutive time and get to win number 9 on the season. They scored the game's first 9 and have looked pretty good here. Good first half for Lucy Treese, who had 10, and Kayleen Hefner, who had 9 for Mount Royal. Boys game coming up next. Of course, we'll have that as well. We'll be back in just a few minutes here to Sunapee High School. Now let's hear from the Lake Sunapee Protective Association's Let's Make It Clear campaign to maintain the quality of our watershed and lakes. First, this message from LaValle Building Supply. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week. Please stay with us.
Thinking about a new kitchen? LaValle Building Supply believes the secret is by working with our top designers who will take the time to understand your needs. We recognize the importance of price as well as quality. LaValle represents 2 of the largest manufacturers in the industry, Craft Made and Medallion. And if you're looking for something more out of the ordinary, check out our custom-made cabinetry from Plain and Fancy. LaValle Building Supply has the very best for you. Call or visit any of the LaValle stores for all your building needs.
LSPA's mission is devoted to the environmental quality of the Lake Sunapee watershed. It's been around for 125 years. A lot has happened in that time, but the original mission statement is as relevant now as it was back then, which is rather amazing. What is a watershed? A watershed is an area within which all the water flows down to a basin. And so if you think of it in those simplified terms, watershed is kind of easy to understand. There are 6 towns in the Lake Sunapee watershed. The best way to visualize the watershed is to go to LSPA in Sunapee Harbor and look at the table that shows you exactly what a watershed is and has features and functions to allow you to understand how the water runs in from different areas, the streams, sunken ships. It's really quite fascinating, and I'd encourage you, if you go, bring your kids, to operate the table and bring your neighbors. It's really, really impressive. Some of the causes of water quality decline have to do with things like phosphorus and salt and other substances running off into the lake. For instance, 80% of the phosphorus that runs into lakes and ponds is due to human activity. Things like construction, things like fertilizer on lawns, septic systems that aren't maintained, all create runoff of phosphorus into the lakes. What happens when there's excess phosphorus in a lake or a pond is you get cyanobacteria blooms, which is a toxic bloom that is harmful to people and to animals, and it can ruin lakes and ponds, make them unusable. And if lakes and ponds are unusable, not only do you not have the ability to enjoy the water, you have a problem with economic impact. The value of property is directly related to how clean water is. And so we're hoping that with the public awareness campaign, if people aren't just concerned about the environmental quality of the water, we hope that they're concerned about the economic aspect that directly affects everybody. The economic value of an area is primarily reliant on the tax base of property, and it's property in the whole town. And so if you don't have the tax base there, you're not going to have the services, you're not going to have schools, and your property value is going to go in a downward direction pretty quickly. So there's a number of things that individuals can do to help preserve the quality of water in our watershed. Eliminate the use of phosphorus-free fertilizer. Don't apply it within 100 feet of water. Use non-toxic pesticides and herbicides, which otherwise will run off into the water. Pick up after your pet. Maintain your septic systems if you have them. Get them pumped every 3 years. Get them inspected. If you have a lawn that goes all the way down to the water, plant buffers along the water's edge that'll help retain the water, help it soak in before it gets into the lakes and ponds. Don't feed waterfowl. Want to reduce E. coli in the water. Cover bare soil with plants or mulch. Follow state and local tree cutting and construction rules. So one of the things we've been doing is we've been going out and talking to homeowners associations, lake protective associations, and civic groups about this public awareness campaign called Let's Be Clear. And we're happy to continue talking to more groups because it's important. We're all doing the same thing at the same time. So if anyone wants more information about this program or about contacting us to set up a presentation, they can go to lakesunapee.org and look up Let's Be Clear.
You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
We welcome you back inside the David Sherburne Gym, home of the Sunapee Lakers. And the Lakers with a little bit of work to do if they're going to pick up win number 1 of the year. They trail Mount Royal 27 at halftime. First shot of the second half goes to Lucy Treese. Had a nice first half to lead all scorers in the game with 10. Pachetti couldn't get the putback of the Ramey miss. Mount Royal pushes. No good for Hefner. Kayleen, who took the shot there, had 9 points in the first half. She had a good half as well. Edmonds on the right side looks for Ramey. Feed inside, knocked out of bounds. Summer Goslin into the game for Sunapee, B for Avery Miller. Goslin started tonight. Goslin, one of the seniors on the Sunapee team. They'll go deep with it inbounds. Give it to Ramey. Lost the basketball. We go back the other way. Shot won't go for Tremblay. And out of bounds. Sunapee has turned the ball over a little bit too much tonight. And when they've had some opportunities, like on that last possession, they have figured out a way to get the ball in the hoop. Royal has limited them to just 3 made field goals so far. Edmonds all the way to the end line, and it's knocked out of bounds. Well, actually saved in the corner. A nice play by Mount Royal's Eliana Hefner, but now the Knights give it right back over on a turnover. Their 5th of the game. Had 12 Mount Royal free throws in the first quarter. He added 2 more in the second. 8 for 14 in the game. Sunapee 1 for 5. Laker ball here. Inbounded from out near midcourt. Now 2 minutes into the third quarter, Sunapee pocket picked up top. Leads to the easy layup for Treese, who has a dozen. Pretty good cheering section here from some of the Mount Royal students. Not a big school. Showing some support for their strong girls basketball team. Treese again. Nothing, and then a jump ball possession to Mount Royal. Angela Morehouse will check back into the game for Mount Royal. And we have a timeout with 5:34 to go here in quarter 3. The score 22-7. Mount Royal only 2 points on the board here in quarter number 3. Village Pizza in Newport is coming into the 21st century with a new point of sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. Follow them on Facebook to keep up. And we also want to thank North Cape Design Build, founded with the intention of providing the Lake Sunapee region with a world-class design build partner committed to enhancing the local community that supports them. I'm Bob Lippman on the YCN Game of the Week tonight. Mount Royal and Sunapee, the girls game first. Boys game will follow. Rivalry went to Sunapee the first time around, so we'll see what will happen tonight. Scoring in the game for the Lakers, Avery Miller has 4. Caitlin Pachetti 2, Caitlin Anderson 1. For Mount Royal, 12 for Lucy Treese, 9 for Kayleen Hefner, and 1 for Jubilee Tremblay. Tremblay inbounds right into the 3. Spun out there for Morehouse. Laker ball and a turnover. Go back to Mount Royal. Jubilee on the right side. Lucy Treese drives, floats it up there, no good. Laker rebound for Summer Goslin. Edmonds looking for Goslin. Pass it back, 5 to go in the third. Three-pointer, Sunapee, no good. Back the other way. Morehouse lost it. A rare takeaway by Sunapee in this game. And then a foul on Mount Royal, and Sunapee player over by the scorer's table. They're a little bit slow to get up. They'll help Aviana Edmonds up. They'll gingerly will find her way here. Going to be a reach from behind foul on Kayleen Hefner of Mount Royal. I've got that as her second. No, it was a Sunapee foul. Sunapee foul on Summer Goslin. Left side in with three, good. Kayleen Hefner made 1-3 in the first half. She gets her first here of the second half. That's the first three-pointer of the second half for Mount Royal, and now a 25-7 lead. 4:23 to go here in the third. Sunapee's freshman, Ramey, underneath, no. Rebound, Red, Mount Royal. They'll push ahead. And on the kick through, trying to get it to Lucy Treese, it's off Sunapee. Tremblay will inbound from the lobby side of the gym here. Up and no good. And I think that ball hit the side of the support, so it goes back over to the Lakers. Sunapee's been stuck at 7 for quite a while. 5 points in the first, 2 in the second, none here in the third. Treese stepped in front of Goodspeed. They battle for the loose ball, and it's out of bounds to Mount Royal. Tremblay left side, tipped and knocked out of bounds by Valen Bell. Inbounds play. Tremblay, Sunapee got a hand on it, came away with a steal. Lakers go the other way, and Ramey inside, no, but out of bounds to Sunapee. 3:33 to go here in the third. Avery Miller, who has 4, back into the game for the Lakers. They run a play to the right side at Goodspeed, pushing her way right in. Ball floated out of her hands. Mount Royal comes back with it the other way. They have a 4-on-2. And unable to get the shot up. Here's Tremblay. Treese comes to the free throw line. I think Bell got a hand on that. Shot underneath, no good. Loose ball picked up by Mount Royal. Well, actually, we're going to have a tie-up. Laker ball, 2:58 to go here in the third. Bubba's Bar and Grill has a full menu of amazing seafood, land fare, award-winning seafood chowder, hearty sandwiches, and a diverse pizza menu. They're still having a lot of fun at Bubba's. We're having a lot of fun tonight with Sunapee and Mount Royal here on the YCN Game of the Week. Lakers turn it over and then foul in the backcourt. Just the second foul of quarter three. Neither team in trouble here. Foul to Ramey, her second. Treese. Ball kicked off of the leg, I think, of one of the Sunapee players. Now Royal working it around behind the perimeter. Lakers have a steal, but Ramey goes to the ground and loses it back. Tremblay, left side shot, no good for Hefner. Laker ball, Sunapee in is Samantha Shugart, a sophomore, number 5. I think this is her first action of the night. 25-7 Mount Royal. The Knights have all 5 points that have been scored here in quarter three. 2 to go in the third. Miller, no. Rebound, Lakers. Bell got it out of the pile, but then Mount Royal ripped it away. Tremblay the other way, no good. Treese with the putback for 2. 14 for Lucy Treese. And the lead is 20 for the visitors. Pachetti on the end line, no good. Sunapee will get another shot with Pachetti, and then Miller a third opportunity, no good, before Mount Royal can bring in that rebound. They'll push ahead. Treese coming hard, right side, no good. Rebound Sunapee and a foul. Oh, a call tie-up. It'll be Mount Royal ball this time. Clock showing 1:15 left here in the third. Good. A three-pointer out of the corner, and that's the first points of the game for Eliana Hefner. Mount Royal's made some threes tonight. Done a lot of things really well for a very, very young squad. Miller, no good. Miller gets the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Backside Bell. That won't go. That'll be Mount Royal bring it up. 40 seconds left in the third. Left side baseline shot around and in. For 15, Ariana Merritt. Freshman gets her first points. 32-7. Good speed. Dribbled that off of her leg.
20 seconds.
Treese will push it up. Lucy, she's kind of parted there, gave her a path to the basket. Treese gets the ball again and scores with 3 seconds left in the quarter, and that'll do it for quarter three. A good one for the visitors. Mount Royal outscores Sunapee 14-zip in the third. We'll go to the fourth. Mount Royal headed to win number 9, leading Sunapee 34-7. It's the YCN Game of the Week.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Much more than a home heating provider. By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations within New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Stop by any location or shop online at beltates.com. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. La Valley Building Supply, with 13 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By Bubba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. Village Pizza in Newport, coming into the 21st century with new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. and Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine Town regions.
We start the fourth quarter. Here's Sunapee ball first. See if the Lakers can get that offense rolling a little bit here in the fourth quarter. They've struggled today. Fourth quarter, Edmonds. Now Ramey dribbles in. Well, that's a tough break. Should have had that one. Ramey then will foul. It'll be her third. Now Royal headed for second consecutive season that they will have swept Sunapee. Treese down the lane. No good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights. Corner three, no good for Hefner. And we're going to get a foul on Mount Royal. It'll give the ball back over to Sunapee here. Second foul on Kayleen Hefner. First foul on the Knights in the quarter. Stays 34-7. Reach in, looking for the turnover. And because it'll be Mount Royal ball, will qualify as a turnover for Sunapee. Sunapee will get another try tomorrow night right here on the home floor against Epping, a makeup game. That'll be the 11th. And out on the ball to block it is Edmonds. Treese. Some contact in the lane, but they let that go. We'll get another jump ball, this time to Sunapee. 16 for Lucy Treese, number 1 for Mount Royal. And 12 for Kayleen Hefner. They've scored 28 of the 34 points for Mount Royal tonight. Up no good. Mount Royal ball. Treese adds to her game high total. And another bucket on a fast break. The first bucket of the game for Angela Morehouse for Mount Royal. 38-7. Ball goes into the corner and knocked around. We'll get a few new players back into the game here for Sunapee. Caitlin Bell, Caitlin Pichetti. Mallory Clifford is out there as well, a senior, number 14. .6:02 to play here in the fourth. Lakers on the inbound. It's stolen away by Eliana Hefner. Tremblay pushes to the free throw line, comes down. No, she's looking for her first field goal tonight. She's taking a few shots. Back the other way, this is Edmonds in the lane with the right hand, no good. Edmonds with another opportunity for Sunapee, got it. Where they had been stuck on 7 for a long time. First bucket for Aviana Edmonds. Makes this 34-9, timeout Mount Royal. HR Clough Kearsarge Heating has full service offerings of all types of energy systems. We get another look at the put-back opportunity here for Sunapee at a field goal. HR Clough Kearsarge Heating has all types of energy systems, air conditioning, water conditioning, their Muddy Paws pet wash and auto bath car wash as well. Check out their Player of the Game announcement coming up at the end of today's telecast. First game of our doubleheader today. Mount Royal girls leading the Sunapee girls 38-9. And then we'll have the boys game coming up in just a little bit. Tomorrow night, our Division III season is in the home stretch, and it's senior day at Kearsarge as they take on Derryfield tomorrow, the 11th. .5:36 left on the clock. Mount Royal ball. This is Treese. Morehouse didn't take the three-pointer, and then a clean block inside. Ball will stay with Mount Royal. Morehouse, a seventh grader, not afraid there, huh? Takes another long shot. This time the ball will rebound to the Lakers. Edmonds on the right side. No good with the shot. Lucy Treese with a rebound. Treese comes back here on the left side, and Mount Royal will turn it over. Wasn't really close at the half, but Mount Royal made the statement by pitching a 14-0 shutout in the third quarter. They're leading here by 29 in the fourth. Good speed. Pass back out to Clifford. Stolen away. Hefner will get fouled by Sunapee's Aviana Edmonds. Stops the clock with 4:28 left. $14 free throws in the first half for Mount Royal, none until this point in the second half. Made 9 out of 16 in the game. 39-9. No good for the Lakers. Royal came down with a rebound of that miss. Another try here for Hefner. Good. 3. Gives her 16. 3:53 left. Clifford no good. Treese will go to the line with 3:38 left, 42-9. Fourth foul on Taylor Goodspeed. And at the free throw line, Lucy Treese. She could get to 20 if she makes both. The first one, though, no good. Jalen Greenhall into the game for Mount Royal. 7th grader. Second free throw is good. And for the Lakers, back in is Avery Miller. Pachetti on the right side. Mount Royal comes away with a steal. And then a Sunapee foul with 3:28 left. Caitlin Anderson, 1, is back in for Sunapee. Second foul on Avery Miller. 4 fouls on the Lakers in the quarter. Here's Treese. Gives back to Morehouse. Treese strong to the hole, right side, no good. Rebound. Bell. Freshman Bailyn Bell looking for her first points tonight. Here's Anderson, short. Rebound underneath, no good for Clifford. .255 left. Tremblay decides to go to her right. Outside long shot, good. 3-pointer on the way, and it is good. And Lucy Treese now has 22 points. 2:34 left. Edmonds the other way. No. Ball put back up by Miller, no good. And we have a Sunapee player injured that they will tend to. Gaviana Edmonds came down a little hard underneath the bucket, and they'll help her send the clubs over to their sidelines. Check out Echo Communications for all your printing and mailing needs. They are the home of the Kearsarge Shopper, where the latest YCN schedule can be found every week on page 3. Mount Royal ball, 2:24 left. Treese had it knocked away, but able to recover in the backcourt. Now they have a 5-on-4. Treese down the lane, and no. The foul here on Mount Royal's Jalen Greenhalgh. And the Lakers only dress 7. Lucy Treese gets a nice hand as she comes out of the game. I think you know where we're going with our player of the game today. Knocked away from behind. Mount Royal, minute 28 left. Comfortably in front. You know, Mount Royal had 9 before Sunapee ever scored today, and that's Sunapee is still sitting in single digits. Shugart back in for Sunapee. Minute to go. Comes back to Tremblay. Into the lane. Mount Royal came down with a rebound underneath. Greenhalgh, no good. Back out to the Lakers. See if they can finish this one. Bell underneath, nope. Rebound for Sunapee. Shot doesn't go for Avery Miller. .15 left. Shot won't go for Goslin. Now Royal fouled in the backcourt. .9 seconds left. We actually have to shoot these. So it was the 5th foul. 4.9 seconds to go. Mount Royal with a win will be 9-6. And will have swept Sunapee this season. Second point of the night for Tremblay. 8th grader gets another one. Good. Let's see if Sunapee gets one more shot up. And with 1 second left, it came up short for Caitlin Anderson. So 48-9 is the way the final score will read in this one. Time now to introduce our H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating Oil Player of the Game. And we'll go to number 1, Lucy Treese, 8th grader from Mount Royal Academy, winds up with 22 of her team's 48 tonight, and Mount Royal cruises to victory. Well, we do hope that you've enjoyed our coverage of the Game of the Week. If your business would like to help keep our live Game of the Week on the air, become an underwriter of our coverage, just email us at info@ycnnow.com for more information. I'm Bob Lippman, and you've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating.
Beltate's Building Product Specialist. Whether you're a first-time homeowner making updates or a seasoned building contractor, Beltate's knowledgeable and friendly team can assist you in finding the perfect products for your project. They have the services and materials to help any size endeavor. Beltate's will bring your ideas to life with their expertise. North Cape Design Build for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs.
Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997. And much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. Jen and Troy invite you to visit Village Pizza in Newport. They're coming into the 21st century with a new point-of-sale system, digital menu, online ordering, DoorDash delivery, and big screen TVs. It's a community gathering place, whether it's after the game, a performance at the Opera House, or just a date night. Come in for quality food and for the kids, board games, books, and coloring. Village Pizza brings the good old days back into their modernized and fun restaurant. Follow them on Facebook, or better yet, visit them at 7 South Main Street in Newport. LaValle Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValle Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. The Intertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NC TV.